Hi guys, I think we're in business. Right, I've just got to finish off what I was telling you about my neighbours because, there's more evidence to put forward, as it were. Nightmare. My phone keeps going on a wobbler. Excuse me a minute. Right, so what happened with these new neighbours? They know the old one that used to bring a load of men in. The kids used to get slammed up the units. They didn't do it to the little girl, they did it to the little boy. And you'd get all these guys coming in, and the kid would be slammed around. You could hear him screaming. One day they locked him in the... this is after a night shift, yeah? And the landlord told him I worked nights. Excuse me, probably a big mistake, yeah? So anyway, one day they've got him in the ensuite. This little lad, yeah, he's got neurological problems, right? And she's probably the one that's caused it. And she sticks him in the bathroom, right, and locks it. It's one of those that you just stick a flathead screwdriver in and just turn it from the outside, and you can let them out. But something messed up for them. But anyway, an hour had gone by and they were like booting this door. This is the kid's own mum and dad, okay? She was loving it. She's Romanian. It's like she was like feeding off his stress. Like Satanists feed off the serotonin in somebody. Do you actually realise there's more serotonin in the stomach than there is in the brain? That's something I've come across recently. Just thought you might be interested in that bit of information. So, right, back to the graft. She's locked him in there, they're booting the door. I mean, really flipping, sticking the boot in. The kid's screaming, like, and this has gone on for an hour. And, anyway, it was just the most horrific screams. This particular week that it happened, this is when Environmental Health asked me to do a report. So I was doing a report and they wanted a fortnight's worth. So I did it for them. But they denied it all anyway. They just totally denied that I put any reports in. So they're probably into all the abuse, let it go. They don't want some screwed up kid that the mother's like being abusing, like, you know, for 4 years. Yeah, poor kid. So, they boot the door open, they get him out, and the kid like was just limp. The guy takes him out to the car, limp, to check him out with somebody. So it must be someone that they know that's into all this like medically type thing, you know, just checking the kid out. But like, no good, no good. It's been horrific, it really has. And just to hear them lot coming in and abusing the kid and then walking back out. Now these guys that have moved in, so I keep looking over because I'm checking the cameras. I'm still with you, alright, still with you guys. Alright, yeah, these new guys, yeah, apparently the landlord was like, oh Maz, you'll be sound, you'll be well sound. It's like the mum and the dad works, and then they've got an 11-year-old girl. That's the end. That is it. There ain't nothing else to it. That was it. And I thought, oh, excellent. But you know, I mean, you start seeing all these people coming and going. The main woman is really like quiet. So I'm just trying to access something. That's it. The main woman is really, really quiet, and she sleeps in the living room. She made out to the landlord that he'd woke her up and that she was asleep in the bedroom underneath me. She was not. There was a riot going on underneath there. Anyway, so I'm just trying to find that footage, or oh, shine on. It's on my other phone, isn't it? Oh, hold on, I've just recorded it, haven't Oh, I don't know if it's safe. Hold on, guys. I need to get something. Oh, I know where it is. I'm looking in the wrong flipping thing. That's it. Yeah, we know the memory's full. This is no, a very old phone. Right, so we can bypass that. No. That's it, we're in. Right, sorry about that, chaps. I just had to get these ready. Right, so these new ones move in, and I'm like, oh, great, you know. Yeah, seemed quiet. 5 weeks went by. Excellent. Yeah, he says the landlord says they know the other tenants, but they should be all right. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, bonus at long last. So I thought, fair play to him. Next thing you know, there's 4 guys staying there, and a 14-year-old lad's dad was there. What else came into the place? There's just loads of different people coming in. But what I started hearing, right, after those few weeks where it was mellow, was people would come in and just start slamming the heck out of the doors again, and like, it was all back to where we were. I thought maybe she's sneaking back in, 'cause she had an axe to grind with everybody as soon as she moved in. The old one, the old tenant. Yeah, she just moved in, not giving a crap about anyone else, just slamming everything to the fullest that she can, and then they would get spare pieces of wood and drill it. Yeah, around the house they'd put the boards on the wall and they'd just drill it. Yeah, maximum flipping speed. And they'd just take it in each room just in case I got up and slept in another room. They just took it into the living room and took it to the other bedroom and just drilled away. It just went on. So anyway, you'd hear this kid, and it wouldn't be screaming. I thought it was about like 2.5 years old or something like that, 3, and didn't know whether it was a girl or a boy, and I hadn't seen it. This child does not leave the building. It's in the bedroom underneath me, and these men just come in. You hear the bed squeaking. Yeah, it's all, going on, and then they leave. Okay. The authorities, I mean, they ignored us last time with that other woman that was really seriously abusing that kid. Yeah, the lad. But anyway, I thought, you know what? The authorities are ignoring me. The landlord ain't backing me up. He's gone and put another flipping set of freaks in there that know the other tenants. I thought, well, that ain't going to amount to much good. You know what I mean? But I tried to be positive at the time, so I didn't moan about it. Yeah. So I put my music on, and I thought, I don't want to hear this. I don't, they've nearly written off that bed as well, so it squeaks even louder. And the kid thinks it's a joke. It just laughs all the way through it, and it's like, it's evil, man. So, I've put my music on anyway. Needless to say, as soon as I heard a door slam, I had a 5 point. Well, I rigged it up this way that I had a 5.1 system. Yeah, it's got a twin adapter and banged it all up, like connected it to my phone. I'm not into too much electronics in the house. I like electronics, but excuse me, it's an interest of mine. But I try and keep it down. I've got no TVs in my room or in anywhere in my place. No TVs at all. So anyway, I ran the music on. I thought, right, oh yeah. As soon as I hear the door slam, or any screaming, or any of these guys coming into that bedroom, they were just permanently in the bedroom. The child never goes out. Yeah, it's always in there. So anyway, I'd ram the music on, and I'd just have it so loud so I couldn't hear any of this going on. And I came out to empty a bin or go. And no, I was going to work. I was coming here, and excuse me. She collars me outside, And she says, can you please put your music down a little bit, right? And I says, well, right, I says, can you do me a favour, right? Can you just get the kid from being permanently in the bedroom, please? Because I do night shifts and I need to sleep. She turns round immediately and says, there is no kid in here. I says, there is. It's about 2.5. Sort the situation out, the music goes off. You don't sort the situation out, it's going to stay on. There's people slamming the doors in there and I can't sleep after a night shift. And granted, to her, the main woman, she's quite quiet. So it's the rest of them, whoever's in there, there's a man and a woman with this kid, and none of them drive. So if the 2 cars are away, the husband and the wife's cars away, and there's no cars, there's still them 2 people with this child at all times in this house with other visitors coming in. So I thought they'd done something in Romania and got into some trouble or something like that. I don't know yet. I really don't know. So the whole score was that they were denying it and, oh, it's number 4, it's those lot, it's them, yeah. And they says to the landlord, because he was going, nah, man, it ain't the case, it's not true, you know what I mean? It's not the case, there isn't a kid down there. They're saying that they can hear a child at number 4, and I was like, there's a kid there. You know, I'm in the security game. I've got to be able to sort of at least roughly estimate where the sound is coming from. And if it's between one floor and the other, I am going to know. Okay? So I don't make a report lightly. All of a sudden, got to tell you something else about my washing machine when that broke down as well. Like, everyone was like ringing up the landlord saying, where'd you a washing machine? They'd been watching my movements. These guys watch my movements. The man, the husband, right, he kind of coaxes the man, woman and this little 2.5-year-old to make the noise. So when he's about, it's worse. Right, so he's got a problem with me and I don't even know the bloke, okay? It's really kind of surreal. So I had to find evidence that there was a kid there, and I thought, one day they're going to slip up. One day they're going to get a little bit merry and leave something of evidence on the landing. Because they were just dumping crap on the landing. I've got to walk past that with all my shopping. Yeah, I had that washing machine delivered. I gave them a big bottle of, what do they call it? Bison grass vodka. It's Polish, and it's kind of like a special thing. I don't drink, but I bought it for somebody, and I've had to get them another one. But like, that's a different story. And I thought, oh, I'll give them that. I said, sorry about this, like, ball ache. I said, you know, they won't move their stuff off the landing. And the landlord was there listening to all of this. I was just explaining to him that I'd capped the washing machine and all that, so it was all ready just to go, just to swap the pipe over. Alright, made a joke that I did it, so if it messed up it was my fault, but it's worked up until now, so, you know, that was it. But yeah, he follows me to the toilet. If I go for a number 2 as well, he's in there and he'll listen to the whole thing. So, if you pardon my French here, I actually shouted down to him. I says, there's a website for people like you. It's called shiteaters.com. I says, if you're into that, get on the website, mate. You'll be able to see it as well as listen to it. Because there are people that are into this crap. This is me getting annoyed, man, because this is a sort of crap I'm having to put up with. And it's ongoing. It's creepier and creepier. So I've moved my bed, and my bed's in my living room now. I've been forced to live like in a bedsit situation. They've seen all the rubbish outside, the guys that delivered the washing machine. He goes, I wouldn't like to live here. And I says, no. He said it all in front of the landlord. He says, none of it's dealt with. None of it. It's been one thing after the other. I said, and all I need is a bit of relative peace. You know, normal living noise doesn't bug me out. It's not a problem. It's when people deliberately, full force, slam their doors and have a screaming child underneath their night shift worker. Yeah, all the whole duration from morning till night. Like, so if I've got like a day off, I get it on the night as well, because they sleep in the day from 2:30, right, till about 9 or 10 on the night. That's when they sleep. And then they're up again, kicking off with the kid and kicking the doors and kicking the walls, scraping the walls, having the kid up, screaming. Kid's awake, it's wide awake. All during the night. Sorry, man, I nearly swore. They've screwed the kid up so badly, and I don't know who this 2.5-year-old kid is. It's really bizarre. It's a mystery because they will not let that kid out of that bedroom. That kid is not allowed out of the bedroom, right? Doesn't go anywhere else in the house. It doesn't get outside. It's not allowed to go to the shop. It doesn't integrate with anyone at nursery. The kid is banged up in the bedroom all day, every day. Okay, and this is the way it is, and it's just to annoy me. That's a cruel thing to do to a kid, just to piss me off. Okay? And the authorities, mate, they don't care. The authorities don't care. They want this kind of thing. So they've turned around, they've written me a letter, and they said, sorry, we can't further investigate because none of this was put into the system. And yet when I rung child services, and I rung everybody, I rung the police, and I came up with all my evidence, they just totally destroyed the whole file. They destroyed the whole lot. And says that they hadn't received anything from me. Sorry, we can't continue with it. And I was like, right, okay. So that's that. The kids are happy days, yeah? You know, the kid's going to be happily abused, is it? And nice one, chaps. So anyway, there's this kid, and it's still there, this kid, just banged up in the bedroom. Anyway, I found evidence the other day. When the landlord was at my place, when they delivered the washing machine, somebody else rang from the office and said something about the washing machine. This is what I'm saying, it was coming from all sides. So the tenants were ringing up saying, where'd you a washing machine delivery? Yeah, they were trying to take my washing machine. Anyway. Yeah, I found the evidence that there is a kid there. Anyway, the landlord was on the phone at the time, and like the office ring. Yeah, his office. And he says, no, it's number 6, they've got a delivery, and you know, and all you hear is laughing. And then he goes, yeah, that number 6. I'm sure they've set this all up, man, you know what I mean? They're just doing it for a laugh to see how long I'll last with serious sleep deprivation. Yeah. I've been ill. It's given me like really severe candida of my flipping organs, mate. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain with this. It's rotting me away because it's just been the stress. You can't help it. If you're not sleeping, you're just going to go into automatic stress mode, yeah? People die in 10 days with sleep deprivation, and nobody's going to take this serious. That number 6. Well, I'll give you a laugh, mate, Mr. Landlord. Right? Check this. There's the coat. There's the trainer. It was left on their landing in a shoebox. That'll do. You've got the picture, haven't you? Basically, I found out that there is a 2.5-year-old there for sure. I wasn't imagining it. I'm not a nutter. There's the kid's clothes. I took them out of the box and took pictures, took footage of them. Because, like, you know, I'm vindicated now. I'm vindicated. There is a 2.5-year-old child in that room, and these new neighbours are hiding this child's existence. They're denying that this child exists. I should have recorded her saying it, but I know, like, she's told the landlord anyway, because that was done way before. Like, the landlord would ring me up and he says, like, you know, oh, she can hear something at number 4, but you know, and it's just freaky, mate. They've dug up the whole road. I had pictures of that, but I don't know where they've gone. They dug up the whole road, not the neighbours, but council. It's just been an ongoing freak show. It really has. It really has. And the noise is horrendous. So, you know, even on a day off, it's horrible. I don't look forward to going back. And every time I try and move, something happens. Something happens. Oh, it's been let out. Or, oh, you know, yeah, he sold it, or you know what I mean. And this time round, it was all my stuff breaking down. I had a load of things go breaking down, and washing machine was one of them. That was just recently, and I'm like, no, it's like something's keeping me there. It's like every time I go in that bedroom to put anything on the radiator, I just hate the vibe. I just absolutely hate the vibe of that bedroom. And the old tenant, I've heard her chanting. The whole lot of them were in there. It was all the women started chanting, and I've heard it twice. Yeah, when she was in there. So what they were trying to do, maybe they threw like a hex on the place or what. But I just get a real horrible vibe in that bedroom. Not until this other tenant's gone am I going to feel like comfortable staying there. It's horrendous, mate. Yeah, and this is a freaky stuff that goes on. The police have kicked my door in, and then they left me a bill. Yeah, what are you leaving me a bill for? I've written back. I said it's got nothing to do with me. It was a wrongful warrant. It was a failed warrant. Yeah. And people think I'm a nutter. They got the police kicking my door in, people sneaking kids in there and denying their existence. I'm not the weirdo. Who's the weirdo? You know, I want to know next month what this landlord's going to do about this situation, because now we have established there's a child there. We need some answers. Excuse me, somebody's on the mooch here. I want to see what they're up to. Yes. I think he's just been out. Well, it's a little bit wrecked or something, and he's going home. Yes. Boo, Mr. Hoodie. If I catch you doing anything strange, I'll be on you like a ton of bricks. Excuse me. Nah, he's just going to head home, I think. Yeah, that's it. Good lad. Off you go. Right, no more of him. Oops. That's it. That's that business checked. Yeah, so I have been vindicated there, but it really has stressed me out. I've lost hair. I've sort of like fourth bout of alopecia. I went to the doctor, spoke to him about it. He gave me a number for an advisor and put me on these things that I don't take, antidepressants, and I just don't take them. So. Antidepressants. It's a situation that's a circumstantial situation that would be dealt with if people was going to deal with it properly. Anyway, that's just like the recent like couple of years of my life, but I've had a real surreal time, and I know Satan's like really, he's got it in for me. What he's been planning for like hundreds of years, I'm coming out with it, or thousands of years even. I'm coming out with it, and I'm telling everybody about the fake alien agenda, etc. You know what I mean? He's how they can organise things like to make it look like there's different races and good and bad ones, and you know how the reptilians is like the ancient alien theory. Yeah, the one that calls like God a reptile at the end is like, dudes, you know, don't even go down that way. Don't even go. It's just another deception. But anyway, yeah, it kind of really messes with him, and he doesn't like it. I don't mean to mess with anybody, but like, you know, I'll tell people as it is. Yeah, if it kills me, it kills me. Sleep deprivation. You've only normally got 10 days. You stick an SAS guy and stick him in that situation where he's got no sleep. Yeah, I'm on all sorts of like natural meds. I ain't taking what they give me. I'm on natural meds trying to heal, keep my blood clean, but with it being a fungus, I've got to get everything, all my inside. If you open somebody up, if you're into pathology, you open somebody up and they've got like a cancerous tumour, you'll always see candida is stuck to it, yeah? It's white fungus. You'll always see that stuff on there. So that sort of comes about. It has to be quite prevalent in your system, and then like the next stage is cancer. But that's what I have. That is exactly what I have. And it's like, I've been talking to a doctor on here as well, and he goes, you've got a good pain endurance. I says, I haven't, mate. I says, I live with it every day, every minute of the day. I have anti-inflammatory type things and everything. It lessens it, but it don't kill it. I'm constantly in pain. It's like someone's in my back grinding their flipping claws in me. You know, it's horrible. It's grueling. You know, sometimes I can be a bit yampy. It's because I'm like, I'm in pain. You know, I'll just have a mad half an hour, like. But it's just, that's the way it's got me, man. It's like, it's really got me ill. I'm in a lot of pain, and it's the only way I can, like, you know, I'll just be a comedian for half an hour or something. But yeah, it's just lessens the blow. I think I'd better think about signing out and doing another round and let you guys crack on with your lives. But I mean, you know, that's just like a small. Why are they hiding this child? You know, why are all these men visiting their home and gathering in that little bedroom where the kid is? Pardon me. And why isn't the kid allowed out? There's a couple of people. So they never let this child out. This child is never out of the room. But they denied this child's existence. They left a man's work boot box, shoe boot box on the flipping, on their unit, and all the kids' clothes were inside. And, you know, they're still there. They're still there as I speak. As if to say like that to everybody. And it's like, well, dudes, you know what I mean? You're the one that was denying that the child was in the flipping house. So, yeah, I'm just glad I'm vindicated, man. It's like, it's been so stressful. But now I'm vindicated, will the landlord actually say, well, you know, you denied having a child here, what's going on? And that's up to him to take that kind of responsibility, otherwise he's not going to get any rent. I'll cut his rent, I'll sever it where it hurts, do you know what I mean? Seat guy. They like the colour of money. If you want answers, stop their payments. I think that is what I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm just going to, like, have one of those. Not ideal for candida sufferers, but like I try and burn it out the best I can. I don't go on too many benders with the sweet stuff and have honey instead of sugar and that. Right, I'll speak to you guys soon, and sorry for having to listen to all my problems. I just thought I'd let you know, it's not that I'm moaning, I'm just saying it is a bit surreal, and I know that Lucifer exists and he's really, really unhappy with me at the moment. So, but that's just tough. Yes, that's why he makes my life a nightmare. Everybody has a normal home to live in, sort of in a relative way, where they haven't got a neighbour that's hiding a 2.5-year-old. They haven't got someone sitting in their attic day after day. They haven't got fake-ass mail coming in for somebody else, like about 54 letters a fortnight. They haven't got their door booted in by the police and handed a bill for the flipping inconvenience. Which I'm going to speak to some major MP's right-hand man about that, and someone that we know in our area, like, but he actually was like with Mr. Blair. I don't altogether approve of them, but if we can utilise this kind of thing, then we shall do so. Excuse me, I'm stuffed up, man. I'm on a building site, I get all this flipping compo up my nose. You're walking around, you're breathing all this stuff in, especially when it's been done. Rightio, I've got to get back together and get another round done. I'll see you chaps in a bit. I want to go through a lot of biblical things soon, so that's my intention. There's too many lies going around, you know. You've got everyone that's like 95% truth, and then there's just 5% or 1% from the 99.99 that's going to get in trouble, get someone in trouble, just to get them away. Just to get them away from the Lord, because he's a spiteful bastard. He's made his decision. If he teaches, do what thou wilt, why don't he mind his own business then? Just a thought. I'll see you guys soon. TTFN, you look after yourselves, alright? Yeah, we've all got to pull together now, you know what I mean? It's getting a bit weird out here. Yeah, the 2.5-year-old that doesn't exist, that's locked in the bedroom. Yes. It's not fiction, it's all real. I've shown you the photographs. See you later, guys. See you soon.